welcome to Encouragement for the Week with Jan. Jesus said that the most important commandment of all is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. And the second most important commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. You'll find references for these commands in Matthew chapter 22, verses 37 to 39, Mark 12, 29 to 31, and Luke 10, 27 to 28. God's love for us is unconditional. When we come to terms with just how much He loves us, we should not have a problem obeying the command to love Him with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. If we love the Lord our God in this way, with our whole being, we would try our best to obey His commands. In fact, Jesus expressed this in John chapter 14, verse 15, when He said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." It's the command to love your neighbor as yourself that I want to focus on this week. So, who is your neighbor? Jesus responded to that question with the parable of the Good Samaritan found in Luke chapter 10, verses 29 to 37. I encourage you to read it when you have a moment. Through this parable, Jesus implies that our neighbor is not just the person living next door, across the street, or people we normally associate with. In this context, our neighbor includes everyone. Yes, I know there are some people whom we consider unlovable, but we have to love them in spite of. We have to extend unconditional love to them just as God extends it to us, even though we don't always deserve it. This type of love is not just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's a choice we make. We have to be intentional about it. We just can't go along with our feelings because that's going to cause trouble. Proverbs 10 and 12 tells us, hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. Love is action, as we learn from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 7. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, also always perseveres. We also receive instruction about love in 1 Peter 4 and 8, which says, "Above all, have fervent and unfailing love for one another, because love covers a multitude of sins. It overlooks unkindness and unselfishly seeks the best for others." Can you imagine what the world would be like if we all loved each other in this way? I have memories of my mother teaching me and my sisters a song that she liked that was popular some decades ago. She tinkled around with the piano a bit and taught us the soprano and alto parts. The song was, "What the world needs now is love." It was true back then, and it is still very true today. I challenge you this week to meditate on 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 7, and be intentional about loving everyone in the way these verses describe love. It will not always be easy. No, we can't do it in our strength, but we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. If this message has encouraged you in any way, please be sure to share it. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will find this and previous messages of encouragement. Thank you, and God bless you.